So good morning, everyone. So US market again saw some corrections on the Friday. Futures which were positive during the Indian market time were not able to sustain and came off. The concerns about the coming quarterly results is putting some pressures on the US market. There were few of the news which were roaming around. That is, the Fed may have some meeting, but what we feel that meeting is more of a regular meeting which they are organizing, and it's not like any exceptional meeting which is being planned. Also, about the credit. Uh, Credit Suisse Bank rumor of some problem. The problem is there, and because of that, if you see their performance, or even if their share prices are consistently coming down, and even the credit default swap has also moved up very sharply. But looking at the impact of that on the world economy and also on India, seems far off, considering that it's a too big to fall bank, and it's a critical bank for Switzerland. So there will not be any such things, and that is also being reflected in the today morning stock prices and even dollar index as well. So I don't think that is a point of worry as of now. So apart from that, Asian markets are also marginally negative, and futures of the US market are more of a flattish. Whereas commodity is seeing bit positiveness, wherein oil is flat as compared to the Friday same time. Though on Friday it went down to $85, but now again over 85, $87.5. This is mainly because of the meeting on 5th October, wherein OPEC and OPEC Plus will be deciding on some cut in the productions. The expectation is that anywhere between 0.5 to 1 million barrel production cut can come. Apart from that, if you see the iron ore, that is up by around 0.5%, and steel is down by around 0.5%. I'll request technical team to take up first.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Looking towards the Asian markets, Nifty is likely to open with a gap down, and we are likely to witness some selling pressure during the day. On the technical front, from the last two trading session, we have seen some sort of a pullback rally from 16,700 levels, maintain a positive closing above 17,000 levels. But the cues which we are getting from the global market is not good, so we are likely to witness some selling pressure from current levels. As of now, Nifty has a good support at around 16,840 level. Any move above that level, we believe that this fall is likely to be extended towards 16,700 to 16,670 levels on the downside. Whereas on higher side, 17,200 will act as a strong resistance level, which are the swing resistance levels. Unless and until Nifty sustains above that level on the closing basis, we are not likely to witness positive pullback rally on the higher sides. So the view will remain cautious as long as Nifty trades below 17,200 levels. Coming towards the bank Nifty, for today intraday purpose, the first support is placed at 38,500 levels. Any move above that level, below that level, 38,150, 37,800 levels can be seen on the downside. On the flip side, 39,140, 39,400 are the resistance level. We need to keep eye on it. So the overall view on the Nifty and the bank Nifty will remain cautious. We are likely to witness some selling pressure in both the indices. Coming towards the Nifty Finance, 17,800, 18,000 will act as a resistance zone. Whereas on the downside, 17,230 and 16,880 are the two support levels on this particular counters. I think that's it from my end. I requested with you guys to take a call forward.
Start. Yeah. Sorry, there was some issue with the Zoom. Nirav here. See, on the derivative side, looking at the open interest has dropped significantly after a rise on Friday. So there is at least a 17% drop in open interest, which is good. Also, we saw rollovers and they were on average for Nifty and Bank Nifty. So that is a good thing as well. Looking at the PCR, after this rise is still at comfortable levels, a little higher, but at comfortable levels. Good part is that the VIX that has moved down from the 20 levels, just below the 20 levels. So we are opening down today, but we need to see these parameters very closely. Open interest, PCR and VIX, to ascertain where the market is headed. We have closed above the 17,000 levels, which was a strong resistance, and now a considerable amount of open interest has been built in around the 17,000 push strike. So that is also a good support area. We are going to test 17,000 as we open. Let's see if it holds. If it holds, we are likely to see further buying in Nifty, which can take it higher towards 17,500 levels, because there's not much open interest amongst calls from 17,100 to 17,400 levels, which is a silver lining for Nifty. And rarely we see this thing, going forward. So let's hope 17,000 is held today. For today, the first hour can be some selling can be seen. Probably some reversal is likely to come in the second half. From the stock specific front, see, banking did pretty well and good short covering action was seen there, and likely that banking sector is going to see further buying coming in. So look out for the same. That is one sector which can give good returns. So that's about it. I'd like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning, everyone. Jet fuel prices, ATF price has been slashed by 4.5% on Saturday. This is positive for the entire airline sector. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. NMDC reported its September monthly iron ore sales, which stood at 2.91 million ton versus 2.8 million ton month on month. Iron ore sales for the entire Q2 quarter stood at 8.7 million ton versus 7.8 million ton quarter on quarter. This is neutral for the company. Coal India also reported its offtake for September month, which stood at 48.9 million ton versus 51.1 million ton month on month. Offtake for Q2 stood at 154.5 million ton versus 177.5 million ton quarter on quarter. This is neutral for the company since it was monsoon quarter. APL Apollo Tubes reported its highest sales volume for Q2, which stood at 0.6 million ton versus 0.42 million ton quarter on quarter and 0.43 million ton year on year. This is positive for the company. Thank you.
Good morning. So, the auto numbers were announced. Most auto manufacturers saw a rise in domestic sales in September. The likes of Maruti, Tata Motors, Eicher, and Hero MotoCorp reported their monthly numbers. The improvement in sales compared with the corresponding month a year ago comes as India enters the festive season, which typically gives a boost to the auto sector as people line up their purchases during this period. Maruti Suzuki India sold a total of 176,000 units in September, including 150,000 in the domestic market. The shortage of electronic components had a minor impact on the production of vehicles, mainly domestic models. Hero MotoCorp sold a total of 5.1 lakh vehicles last month as against 5.3 lakhs in September 2021. Tata Motors reported a 42% rise in total sales in September 22 to 2.43 lakhs. Sales in the domestic market increased 44% to 80,633 vehicles. TVS Motor reported total sales of 3.7 lakh units in September. Ashok Leyland total domestic sales for September 22 increased 88% to 16,500 vehicles. Escorts Kubota reported a 39% jump in sales to 12,232 tractors last month. Sales in the domestic market increased 43% to 11,384 tractors. Overall, the auto sales were positive and due to the upcoming festive season. Also, banking, CSB Bank and Karur Vasa Bank gave out the Q2 FY23 business update. For CSB Bank, performance was driven by gold loans, while sustainable growth in non-gold loans remains key future monitorable. Total advances grew by 8.1% sequentially and 24% on a YOY basis to rupees 17,600 crores. Gold advances grew 13.1% sequentially and 48% YOY and formed 45% of mix versus 38% of mix on a YOY basis. Non-gold advances grew 4.3% sequentially and 9% on a YOY basis. We are positive on the company. For Karur Vasa Bank, advances grew by 4.7% sequentially and 16% on a YOY basis to 62,416 crores. For Federal Bank, reported advance growth of 19.4% on a year-on-year basis and 6.2% on a sequential basis to rupees 1,63,956 crore. The advance growth is the highest in the last 15 quarters. We are positive on the company. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from that, government has increased the gas prices from $6.1 to $8.57. This is likely to put some pressure on the gas distribution company, that is IGL, Indraprastha Gas, Mahanagar Gas, and Gujarat Gas. Whereas this will act as a positive for Oil India and ONGC, which will get higher realization for their gas from 1st October for next 6 months. So that will act as positive for them. Apart from that, one small company, Lithika Infra, has got a good order for the quarter. They got the order booking of around 177 crores. And the order book came at 1,125 crores. If you see the whole year, their turnover is at around 260 crores. So looking at that size, the order booking seems strong and is likely to be positive for Lithika Infra. Then Suzlon MD and CMD, Sitanti has expired. The right issue is likely to start in few days, and today is the X date. Because of the X date, there will be some decline in the price. But Tulsi Tanti Demis will also have a sentimental negative impact. But the management has confirmed that they will be subscribing to the right issue fully, and that will not change. If you see their financials are likely to show improvement from Q2. They had carried out one large restructuring. Because of that, their debt, which was somewhere around 6,000 crore, has come down to 3,000 crores. This is mainly because of some conversion of optionally convertible debentures, and also they were having some preference shares, compulsory convertible preference shares in one of their subsidiary, which also got converted into share, but with very nominal shares were issued in that. So these two has come out of the total debt, and which has reduced the debt substantially. And their interest liability will also likely to come down very sharply in this quarter, that is Q2 results, as the restructuring was carried out in the middle of Q1. So the full benefit of the same will be available in Q2 results. Apart from that, the order booking is at around somewhere around 800 megawatt, which can generate revenue of for the company of around 8,000 crores. So quite possible this quarter company may report positive numbers in this quarter. So any large decline can be used to purchase this stock, looks positive. So that's all from fundamental side, and I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. Today, gold, silver are likely to witness positive momentum. One can initiate a buy in gold around 50,300 levels with a stop loss of 50,100. Prices are expected to test 50,600 to 700 on higher end. Silver also, one can initiate a buy around 57,000 with a stop loss of 56,400. Prices are expected to test 58,000 on higher end. Crude, we have witnessed gap up opening, so one should wait for a dip around 6630, 6600 and buy with a stop loss below 6550. Prices could test 60, 6750, 6800 on higher end. NG have witnessed a gap down momentum, and one should wait for a pullback and sell with a stop loss of 562. Prices if sustains below 540, for fresh selling could be expected. So NG could be under pressure for the day. In metals, further correction is expected. However, one should wait for a pullback. Copper should be sold around 648, 49 levels with a stop loss of 654. So we have seen 654, 55 seems to be a resistance zone, and 640, which is holding around as a support. So prices are trading in a range. So unless 40 is not broken, one can buy for a pullback. But however, profit taking is recommended on higher end. So trading within the range is the view. But below 640, prices could correct further. So one should wait for a pullback and then sell with a stop loss of 654. Zinc prices can test 270 levels, whereby a pullback can be expected. So buying around 670 is recommended with a stop loss below 268. Prices can test 274 to 75 odd levels. So that's it from me. I ask Ria to take over from here.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. So on the currency front, we are seeing dollar index finally settling around 112 levels. This is because there is some stability that is coming in euro and pound. For the pound, the overall outlook still remains a little dicey, and we could see some wild momentum in this week as well, because the overall policy uncertainty still persists there. Because the government intervened into their bond market, it has resulted into pound briefly stabilizing around 1.11, 1.12 levels. But since there is still a lot of statements and addresses that will be coming forth this week, we could see a wild momentum into the pound for the coming week. For the Indian rupee, though there was a 50 bips rate hike, we are seeing some weakness in today's session because RBI has clearly stated that they are not defending any particular levels into the Indian rupee right now, and because the currently the situation in the banking system is that there is a liquidity deficit that is happening. RBI will be less motivated to intervene into the forex market as of now. Thus, we could see rupee heading towards 82.27 in this upcoming week. Support could be placed at 81.50. JPY against the dollar has again tested around 145 levels and is trading between 144 145, indicating that the forex intervention done by the government finance government there was just brief, and it was mostly to control the wild swings that the USD JPY was witnessing, and we could see the same reflecting into the JPY INR as well. The resistance today could be placed at 56.95, whereas support is at 56.60. So if it breaches the support, you can go short into the JPY INR for the level of 56.32. Some retracement could be seen into the GBP INR. 91.35 will be a resistance, and if it breaches that, you can go long into the GBP INR for a target of 91.75, 92.25. Keep a very strict SL at 90.85 in GBP INR. For Euro INR is also witnessing a gap up in today's sessions. It is stabilizing at around 80.50 levels. The resistance for the day is at 81.03, whereas support is at 80.14. That's all on the currency front. Thank you.